This is Wellsville, my hometown. In a lot of ways, Wellsville is like most towns in America. The streets are safe. The mail almost arrives on time. And the ice cream man knows just how to beat the summer heat. But there's one thing about Wellsville you won't find in any other town. And it's something that makes us tremble in fear. It's a phone. A seemingly ordinary payphone that's been ringing for 27 years. Why doesn't someone answer it? Everybody has a theory.
Hey, you get within 5 feet of that baby and whoosh, it's liquid brains. Not me, Chief.
I heard that when you answer it, you learn the exact day, hour, minute, and second that you die.
Even the phone company was afraid to go near it.
We're not afraid exactly. Phone regulations. It's a private call.
The longer it rang, the less it seemed like anyone would ever answer it. But someone was about to try, and Wellsville would never be the same.
Or have you picked your target yet? SMD. Don't you dog bite? SMD. Don't you dog bite?
It was the hottest, doggiest dog day of the summer. The kind of day you don't just stick to vinyl, you stick to everything. It was one of those days when all your summer dreams are burned out of your memory, like butt flesh on a superheated back seat. In some towns, they blame the heat and the humidity, but here in Wellsville, we factor in the mind-shattering sound of the ringing phone. It drove some people insane. Our mom, who has a metal plate in her head, had the hardest time of all. She says the ringing causes a sympathetic vibration in her skull.
Honey, I'll get it. Hello? Yeah, I'm ready. Call me right back.
To help her out, Dad fixed it so that when someone called, instead of the phone ringing, a different appliance would turn on.
I've got it rigged to the stove alarm. Now watch it. Well, I guess there's a few bugs I need to work out, you know?
As for me, I was content to spend the rest of the summer on our cool basement floor. It wasn't exactly Thrillsville, but at least I wasn't outside.
Green spotted horse fly. 5 o'clock. It's going after Carl. Carl, you gotta get out of there. It's on me. It's biting.
Impervious to the summer heat, even Pete's superhero Artie couldn't pull their vacation out of the sinkhole.
That's all.
About the only 2 people still functioning in town were my mom and my best friend Ellen, helping out at the Ringing Phone Crisis Center.
Hello? There's a freak out on the corner of Douglas and Maple. Hurry!
Got a book.
What do we got, Hub?
Looks like a 417.
Your jacket. Oh. Pete, answer the phone.
Hello?
Pete, there's a phone crisis at Patterson Field. We could really use a volunteer.
I'd like to, but I'm on to something. I can see this little half finger in the middle.
Pete, your mom's on a call. It's really important. You're the only one I can turn to. It's life or death.
I was on my way.
The boredom. Make it stop. Kill us, Artie. Hurry.
Soon you will be as cheese, boy. Melty, melty, melty.
See bike. Shiny bike. Shiny bike, go. Follow. Shiny bike.
As I raced to the rescue, Pete and his friends followed me. The way a fish follows a lure.
Hey, kid! Over there.
Ow! Quick, stay low and watch out for paper cuts.
What's she doing?
She's trying to break away from the Earth's gravitational pull. She'll do anything to get away from the ringing. Listen, I need you to start playing. I don't care what. Just make it loud.
Right.
Hello, Mailwoman McGinty. I was wondering if we could have a little talk. But first, let me answer that ringing phone. Hello? Oh, sorry, wrong number. There, it stopped. Now we can have that little talk.
No more phone?
No more phone.
You okay?
Oh. It's okay.
That was amazing.
Well, that's what it's all about, Pete. Helping people out.
Is there anything else I can do?
Well, we could really use some help at the center, but it's not always as glamorous.
I want to help. Suddenly, I had a mission. And as it turned out, Pete had one too.
It's metal and plastic. Why do you want to shoot it with a harpoon gun?
I wanted to be a good volunteer, but I had to find out who the phone call was for, so I could lift the curse forever. Hello, and thanks for calling the ringing phone hotline. I wonder if you'd help us with a little questionnaire. Question 1. It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who didn't answer the phone. Confess!
Oh, why, Mom? Pete, we're here to help people, not frighten them.
I am trying to help.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you take a lunch break? It's your first day here. Take it easy.
But Mom, I'm hot. I'm on to something.
Lunch break.
I had to stop the curse. A curse that left its brand of madness on everyone it touched. Pete and his friends tried to keep their spirits up, but the combination of heat and fear was beginning to take its toll.
Hot. So hot. Oh. Tasty. Ah! Get away! Get away! Ah, Clemmy talking crazy.
Oh, Booty, away with you, mind messer! Hang on, Bubby, we're almost there!
As for me, I was there, frustrated because I couldn't find the answers I was looking for. I tried to keep my cool, but the ringing phone was mocking me. Who have you come for? Who? Tell me! I'm not afraid of you!
Maybe you should be. Stand back.
I know that voice. You call the hotline. What are you doing?
Don't be alarmed. I'm a psychiatrist.
A psychiatrist? Maybe you can help me. Meanwhile, one last obstacle stood in the way of the Magnificent Four.
Out of our way, gatekeepy!
Sorry, Jeeves. I can't let you cross. This street's been declared a danger area. I call it a stovetop.
It takes more than some hot asphalt to stop us.
But Nona was wrong. In fact, it took nothing more than hot asphalt to stop them in their tracks.
Great! Now we're stranded! You'll have to go on without us.
You can break the code of the crosswalk, Chief, but you can't break the laws of physics.
That's what you think, crossboy! Onward, my Viking! Come on, my Viking! That's it! It's yes! One move, and then the other shoe, and the wingtip. Problem! Problem!
Hey, smart guys, what do you got to say for yourself now?
Ah!
It's over.
Kaput! You curse you!
At least we tried to save the town.
Yeah. Hey!
What do you want on your tombstone?
Here lies Pete and Artie. They answered the call.
Yeah!
Ellen! A psychiatrist, a Dr. Bert Looper. He drew up this whole psychiatric profile of the first passerby. Listen. Probably filled with guilt. Feels the need to help out. Maybe here. Disturbed by the sound of ringing phones.
Wow. Who could it be?
I was about to find out. Ringing phone crisis center.
Hey, son, it's Dad. I think I finally got it all figured out. Call me back, huh? And if this works, your mother will never have to worry about a phone ringing in this house again.
Mom?
Boy! Boy! Don't let it smell your fear!
Too late.
Go!
Finally, Pete and Artie had come face to face with their dreaded foe.
Hoofa! Your kind never learns, does it?
No, Artie, don't do
No!
it.
Please, boy. Stand back! This phone is going down, for I am Archie! Ah! The strongest man! Ah! Ah! In the world!
And then there was one.
It's the last roundup, Cowboy Ed. Time for all good dogies to mosey on to bed. You giddy up now.
I know, Mom.
No, what, dear?
It was you, wasn't it? The phone call. It was for you this whole time. Why didn't you answer it?
Pete, I was younger than you. I was just walking by and it started ringing and I thought it might be for me, but I was afraid.
For 27 years?
Yeah, well, I volunteer every day and I've done everything I possibly can to help.
Except answer it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look, I gotta go.
What's going on?
Somebody's gonna answer the phone.
Who?
Your brother.
Pete?
Pete!
It had all come down to this. Pete was as scared as he'd ever been. But as he felt the panic surge through his body, he finally understood the curse of the ringing phone.
I'll get it.
It wasn't about learning the moment of your death or liquefying your brains. The curse was living in fear, and that was something he couldn't live with anymore.
Excuse me, trained professional coming through. Excuse me.
Joyce, what are you doing?
Something I should have done 27 years ago.
Pete! 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 Pete, no!
Pete, it's up to me.
Hello? It's for you.
Hello? Mm-hmm. This is kind of personal. Would you mind? Uh-huh. You know, you could have just called me at home. Why don't we talk about it, okay?
For 27 years, Hub Callister had been reaching out to my mom. 27 years of waiting for one woman to answer his call.
I've loved you since the 7th grade. I just couldn't bring myself to tell you in person. So I called you on the phone when we walked by one day.
Hub.
When you didn't answer, I just kept it ringing. I got this job to stay with it. I just hoped that someday you'd pick it up.
Well, Hub, I like you. But I love my husband. You understand, don't you?
After nearly 3 decades of fear, the curse was finally over. But as we were about to learn, the legend of the ringing phone would never end. Hub knew that Mom would never pick up the phone, but it didn't really matter. To him, the rings were like an eternal flame he kept lit by simply staying on the line. To this day, when we hear the rings, it reminds us that true love, if it's really true, doesn't need an answer.